Tony Beets' last stand. The king of the Klondike faces his greatest battle. Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, thank you. The morning sun rose slowly over the frozen tundra of the Yukon, casting a golden glow across Paradise Hill. Tony Beets, the legendary gold miner known as the king of the Klondike, stood silently, staring at the horizon. The cold wind bit through his thick beard, but Tony didn't flinch. He had faced worse. At 64, Tony was no stranger to adversity. He had built an empire through blood, sweat, and sheer stubbornness. But this year, 2025, would test him in ways he never imagined. Spring thaw had barely begun when news struck like a hammer. The Yukon government suspended Tony's mining licenses. Environmental activists had pushed for stricter regulations after drone footage showed massive dredge operations polluting nearby creeks. Tony, furious, stormed into his office. "They think they can shut me down," he growled, slamming a folder on the desk. "I was digging gold before half these boys were out of diapers." His children, Monica and Kevin, stood by, worried. Monica had taken on more leadership at the site, and Kevin had grown into a skilled operator. But even they knew, without the permits, they were doomed. Tony had two options: fight or walk away. Rather than back down, Tony took a massive risk. He purchased a new claim across the Alaskan border, a forgotten patch of land rich in black sand and gold, but buried deep beneath permafrost. The price? A staggering $1.5 million. "No guts, no glory," Tony said. "Let's see what this ground is made of." The entire Beets crew mobilized. Dredges were hauled, camps were set, and the countdown began. But working Alaskan ground wasn't like the Yukon. Machines froze. Roads collapsed. Fuel prices skyrocketed. Tony's signature temper flared. But beneath the rage, there was fear. For the first time, he wondered, what if I'd finally bitten off more than I can chew? Tensions rose between Tony and his children. Monica, exhausted and under constant stress, questioned his decisions. "Dad, maybe it's time we scale back. We're risking everything." Tony snapped. "You don't get rich playing safe, girl. If you want to dig ditches instead of gold, go ahead." Kevin stayed quiet but knew the truth. Their empire was crumbling. Then came the unthinkable, a fatal accident on site. A young operator lost control of a loader and was killed instantly. The crew was shattered. The media exploded. And, for the first time, Tony Beets fell silent. Weeks passed. Investigations dragged on. Tony stayed away from the cameras, from the site, from everything. But one morning, he returned, to the claim, to the cold, to the roar of machines. He climbed into a bulldozer, his hands shaking, but his eyes focused. "If I'm going down," he muttered, "I'm going down digging." Word spread. The Beets crew rallied behind him. Kevin returned to lead the night shifts. Monica took over logistics, and slowly they found pay dirt. By the end of the season, the Beets family pulled out 3,200 ounces of gold, worth over $6 million. It wasn't just profit. It was redemption. Final chapter. The legend lives on. In the final episode of the season, Tony stood beside his children, gold bars lined in front of them. He turned to the camera. "They said I was finished, that I was too old, too reckless, too rough, but I'm still here, still standing." He paused, voice cracking. "And when I'm gone, they'll still be digging Beets dirt." The camera zoomed out as Paradise Hill faded behind him, the land that made him, broke him, and ultimately saved him. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our Gold Rush YouTube channel and stay with us.